Hello, fellow financial freedom fighters, and welcome to a little demonstration of the 4 levels of real estate investing. The 4 levels of real estate investing are going to be an overview of what we all think and the conceptions of real estate investing that we hear about, talk about with friends, found out about, and then we have this meaning. And depending on where we found that, it might mean a lot to you, it might mean very little to you, or we don't understand it. We don't know what it means. Somebody explained it poorly, maybe they didn't give you any details. So the 4 levels of real estate investing are going to show you different avenues to go and or where you transition. Hey, maybe you start over here, maybe you make it to another point and excel or change over to a different type of investing. So I want to cover those with you and give you this perspective. So the 4 levels of real estate investing are going to cover real estate investing and real estate investing strategies. So if you're not familiar with these strategies, definitely message me and I will get you other videos on the same thing. So where most people say to get started, hey, you want to get started in real estate, get started wholesaling real estate, right? So we hear that one a lot. Get started in real estate, start wholesaling real estate. And you can make money wholesaling real estate. I'm not going to say that you can't. But depending on the person that is starting out, what is their goal? Is your goal to have a second job? Is your goal to give away the massive amounts of profit that you're going out and collecting? Is that the goal? To make the least amount rather than making the most? Hey, maybe you need cash now. Maybe you just don't want to do the deal. That's perfectly fine as well. That's really the gist of wholesaling. Wholesaling is going to be that full-time job where you go out and find great deals and you bring it to your investing community, your investing partners, your friends, family, and you're literally just taking a commission essentially and giving away this great deal that you've now either created or found or were able to negotiate. There's a lot of steps involved there and you need a massive list. You need to be able to go out there and really work those leads, talk to those homeowners, and create something that's going to involve everybody, or interest everybody, right? But it's a full-time job. You have to continuously work this. If you make $5,000, you have to go out and make it again and again and again. And that's going to lead you to other strategies that fall along those similar lines, which is going to be fix and flip. Fix and flip properties are a great way to make a chunk of money. But also it is the highest risk possible. If you are going out and taking a loan or a rehab loan or getting funding, high interest rates, large payments to be able to do a flip to make 40, 50, 60, $70,000, what if something goes wrong? What if the market changes? What if you don't finish in time? Then you start eating directly into your profit. So knowing this strategy is a must if you want to be successful at it. At the same time, it's not passive. People come to me sometimes and they say, hey, I want to become financially free. I want to make $5,000 a month passively. So I'm going to start fixing and flipping. Awesome. So you're not even working in the direction that you want to go, because by fixing and flipping property does not translate directly to cash flow. You have to know other strategies to be able to create a consistent cash flow or some passive income from it. So fix and flip is also going to be a full-time job. It is a great, fantastic strategy if you know how to work it correctly. But both wholesaling and fix and flip are levels 1 and 2 where a lot of people start or people come across these type of deals, right? Maybe I didn't want to flip a home, got a great deal on a home, needed a lot of work and I did it. At the same time, you are working for that. You're putting in a lot of effort to make that happen. The next level is going to change. The next 2 levels are where you start to change. You start to separate from trying to work all the time, trying to run a business, do all those wholesale deals, do all those fix and flips. You're going to change into more of a buy and hold strategy. Buy and hold is really common. You'll hear it over and over again. I think there's multiple ways to do buy and hold because everybody has a personal choice. They have personal preferences. Some people hold single family homes for their kids, or they like the location, or maybe they're doing STR, or They just don't owe anything on it. So they just want to hang out of the one because it's already paid for, biggest return on investment possible, and they'll just ride it out that way. Buy and hold creates that passive income. It is paying off debt, it is bringing you in an income if it's done right. Too many people expect, I'm just going to buy this property and someday I'll make money. That's not necessarily true. There's people that 20 years later broke even. And I'll be doing a video on that very shortly. Is that we don't just make money by holding real estate. Not all real estate appreciates. Look at Detroit. That's still waiting to appreciate 20 something years later. So with that being said, buy and hold is a great strategy, creates that passive income, but is the next level, right? You're working your way up into these levels where you're getting that passive income and you're not really working for this. Maybe you're working your job, maybe you're already retired, but that buy and hold is pumping away and creating that passive income for you. Last but not least is going to be just passive income strategies, right? Passive income strategies can mean a lot of things. It can be lending, so you're earning a percentage, right? So are we earning a percentage, or are we earning a percentage? Are we lending to someone? Are we just earning interest, right? Are we an interest partner? Do we own part of the property and we're just collecting uh, parts of, let's spell that right? Perfect. Basically, maybe you're a partner on a multifamily building and you're just collecting those cash flow checks, right? You're sitting back collecting those passive income checks while management company runs it, maybe your business partner runs it, maybe you just fund their deals, maybe you just put the down payment, you're paid back later. There's a lot of different ways to get that money starting to work for you. And why it's called the 4 levels of real estate investing, because look at the end of the day. When you start with level 1, you're understanding what a great deal looks like, and then you're doing some of those deals. And then you're starting to keep some of those deals. And then you're on a completely different trajectory where you are about those deals that put the least amount of effort. And that's why if you have knowledge, network, and resources in this space, you can cut your way right to level 4 and not spend 5-10 years on level 1 and 2. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I do them myself. How long do we want to be there? Folks, if you like this content, go ahead and message me. We'll get you into some videos, or we'll get you into some events where you can actually see some of this stuff being done live and answer a lot of those questions and get you started on your way to level 4, where you can create passive income and don't have to work nearly as hard and get to your personal goals. Thanks for joining me. Bye.